Hello and welcome to AstroSagas. This is the week of August 19th through the 25th, which is the start of Virgo season. And so for Virgo, we have a really beautiful week where we have both Venus and Mars and the Sun moving into Virgo and ushering us into the time when we really focus our energy on reaping what we sow. This is a reminder to all of us that with Virgo, we could pay attention to all the external details, but we also need to pay attention to the internal details, to how we nourish ourselves and really focus on our body and our connection between the mind, the heart, and the center, so that when we do focus on our plans, we are bringing our full selves, our full attention, and our full presence in every moment. So stay tuned to find out which area is coming into focus for you. Con mucho amor. Aries. This week is really about you focusing your energy into those very few projects that are going to be very prosperous for you this year. So you already know which ones these are. You don't need to scatter your energy into every single inspiration that comes to you. I know that you already know which projects are starting to take off, whether those are personal projects about your personal health and physical well-being, or these are creative projects where you're creating new forms of inspiration and entertainment in this world. Either way, you have got to focus this energy and really start to pay attention to the details, which we both know are not your forte. So take your time this week and don't let those small little details fall away and get you in trouble later. Take care of it this week and take care of yourself to have full presence and not get so annoyed when you've got to take care of everything else. Good luck. I know you've got this. Tauro. This is a beautiful week for you, Tauro. The Virgo energy of focus and intention and grounding really speaks to the heart of the Taurian mind and body. So this week, take some time to really take care of yourself, renovate that self-image, give some of that love back to yourself. And on the 24th, which is when we have this really beautiful Mars-Venus conjunction in your 5th house of romance, either take yourself out on a beautiful self-care date through the spa, through a haircut, through getting your nails done, through really primping and prepping and luxuriating yourself. And also, if you have some loved ones or loved one that you would really like to connect with, the 24th is a beautiful day to take them out on a really great adventure where you can open up some new doors of intimacy together. Good luck. Géminis. This Virgo season is really a focus on the root and groundwork that you need to do right now in order to forgive yourself for some of the past patterns that are still coming up into the present and presenting new anxieties into the future. The only way to release yourself from this constant battle with your own self and with your own fears about stepping into the same traps is to really take accountability for your particular actions in any behaviors that happened in the past that you no longer want to perform in the present or in the future. Take responsibility for your particular role that you played in any past situations that you're still thinking about and still holding within you, and that you have a lot of fear about coming up in the future. As long as you can really come to terms with yourself and really understand what part you play, you can sit with integrity and know that in the future, you will not repeat those same patterns, because ultimately the control lies within you. Good luck. Cáncer. This Virgo season is the start of you really taking into account how much energy is available in your body in this moment to support the people around you that you love. You have a tendency to overextend yourself and over-support those around you to the detriment of your own ability to take care of yourself. This can start to build resentment in you and in people who you love who expect the same level of support regardless of your level of energetic output. This week, it is your responsibility to communicate to those people that you love when you're feeling tapped out. Don't expect people to automatically stop asking for your support just because you are feeling low. You need to communicate that because there ain't no mind readers around here. So take responsibility this week for listening to yourself, listening to your body, and communicating to others when you're available and when you're not. Good luck. Leo, this week is the time for you to really feel appreciated and know that all the resources that you require for yourself in order to move forward are absolutely available to you now. So this week, allow people to bring back to you all the love and care that you have put out into the world. I know that you're a lover and I know that you love to give your energy out, but this is the week to really allow it to come back. This is the week that we reap what we sow. And for you, you have a lot of love to bring back to yourself and allow yourself to really feel how appreciated you are in the world. On a more material note, this will also be the week where if you are experiencing any worries about abundance of resources or money, this will be answered this week as you and your skills are going to be appreciated by your friends and loved ones with shared energetic reciprocity and by the work field, the professional field, and the creative field with abundance of material support. Good luck. Enjoy it. Virgo, happy birthday, Virgo. This is the time of solar return for you, which means this is the time of renewal. You now start a brand new year, a brand new chapter for yourself. And so you get to pick exactly how you want to express your energy in this particular realm right now. And so what I am suggesting for you is that we move away from the stereotype of Virgos being so neurotic, so nervous, so controlling, and instead allow yourself to release your creative energy and your romantic energy and your dreamlike quality into the world. Because we all know that you have a lot of dreamlike visions that you would like to see happen in this world. And because you see all of the limitations around you, you have a tendency to focus on those limitations and details in order for you to express yourself fully in this world. But I'm giving you license to feel comfortable, settled, and grounded in this reality right now so that you can accept where you are at and look for the places within you that really want to open up in this particular world and express themselves fully. Let's move away from Virgo being so nervous and instead into Virgo being so inspirational and so motivational as you start to actualize yourself in this world. Now is the time. Don't take any limitations anymore and go for what you would truly like to express in this world versus what is secure and grounding. We've had enough of that. Libra. This is the month for you to get clear with yourself about what actually motivates you and what pushes you forward into this world, and to loosen some of the ties and responsibilities that you have to all those folks around you that you have made commitments to. This is the time to recognize when you are breeding resentment because of all the responsibilities you've taken on, not only at work and not only in a job or professional setting, but also actually with your friends, your coworkers, your loved ones, and your partners, where you may be taking on much more than you actually want to, simply because you want to keep the status quo clear, balanced, and settled. This is not the time to go around flipping all the tables, but it is the time to recognize when you are building up a lot of emotions because inside of yourself, you're pushing against all of these limitations, all of these responsibilities you've taken on. Notice yourself, notice your emotional reality, and then do something to move past it. Release some of the boundaries, release some of the responsibilities, and communicate to those around you when you're feeling overwhelmed. This is the proper way to deal with conflict. Scorpio, how are your efforts received by those in your life that you care about? What kind of social network have you built around yourself, and does it actually feel fulfilling? This is the time for you to get clear with yourself about what actually uplifts you, what motivates you, and what really drives your passion, and make sure that the people around you reflect those values for you. Otherwise, you're going to be feeling a lot of dissatisfaction and a lot of disappointment with some of the people in your life that you keep running into on a daily basis. And this is because you are not in alignment with your inner motivation and the external connections that you're making. So, clear some space this week and really think about what friends, connections, and social networks in your community really speak to you and really enliven your being, the kind of people that you look to as inspiration, and find a way to call them in. And the kind of people in your life that reflect a lower version of you, a version of you that doesn't exist anymore, that are still participating in patterns that you have let them go as well. Carefully, compassionately, and with a lot of care. Not because you do not treasure those connections, but because you'd really like to step into a world where your values are reflected around you on a daily basis. This is absolutely possible for you. Good luck. Sagittario. This week you have the opportunity to really nab a connection that can really inspire your career into a new position. What you need to do is be really open and aware of all the people in your life and the opportunities that are presented this week. Know that the difference between stepping into a similar pattern and trajectory for your career is discernment. You don't want to step into a similar job and a similar practice as you were last year when you were not feeling resonant, supported, and able to push forward in the future. So don't take a similar position again simply for security purposes. Allow yourself to explore a new way of relating and a new way of expressing yourself in this world. Take a different path and allow a connection, especially on August 24th, when we have a really beautiful Venus-Mars conjunction in your 10th house. Allow that new person, new connection, or new opportunity to push you into a new path. This is the time for you to step in and take what's yours. Good luck. Capricornio. I see a journey of discovery for you this week. For some of you, this is a literal journey of traveling, of moving to a new place, or of being in a brand new setting. And for some of you, this is taking on a new practice or a new form of education, be it a class that you're taking or a different major that you've declared. But either way, you have to take the time this week to really pay attention to the new chapter that's arising for you. What exactly do you have to learn from this new setting? What is this new experience teaching you about how you'd like to show up in the world? Because you have to adjust your output for the new place that you're taking in this world. So before you jump into looking for a new apartment, looking for new textbooks, getting a new laptop, going to a new setting, or making new friends, make sure that you're clear with yourself about what exactly you're trying to achieve by making this journey. That will really help this process along. Aquario. Dear Aquarius, when you sign up for a situation and you commit to a particular relationship or way of engaging, you are required to see the consequences all the way through. And I have a feeling that this week might be very difficult for you to see the consequences of this particular situation, engagement, relationship, or let's say job commitment all the way through. But I want to tell you that there is a really big opportunity for you here should you choose to accept it. Instead of running away from whatever is arising for you, which for you in particular is some deep emotional material that has been brought up to the surface that you'd rather shove to the side. This is the week to really look at it and accept it, incorporate it, integrate it, and allow the person, situation, place, or job that is really bringing this up for you to help you move through it. Instead of running away, run back into yourself. Accept the situation that you have committed to and see it all the way through. I promise there is a lot available for you here should you choose to accept. Good luck. Pisces. This week in Virgo season, you have the opportunity to create a new collaboration, partnership, or romantic situation that could prove very beneficial for you. This is a person who should be engaging, supportive, and really invested in very similar lines as you are. As long as you are discerning about whoever it is that you let in, you should find this partnership to be particularly fruitful. So this week, take some time to create some space in yourself in order to engage with some new energy in a very productive and intentional way. I promise this will prove very fruitful for you. Good luck. Thank you for tuning in to AstroSagas this week, and please follow us for next week's horoscope, where we talk about the wonderful, beautiful new moon in Virgo, which is when we take all of this opportunity for focus into practical action. See you soon. Con mucho, mucho amor.